And here with us today we have Dr. Sean Brady and Dr. and Nate Erwin with the Smithsonian's Natural History Museum to tell us more about pollinator partners. So, Nate, can you tell us about your job and how you got interested in insects?
Sure, Kimberly. I'm the manager of the Insect Zoo at the National Museum of Natural History. And we have all kinds of insects and many of their relatives, spiders, crustaceans, and millipedes and centipedes on display for hundreds of thousands of visitors to see each year. And how I got into this whole business was when I was about 10 or 11 years old, I got a butterfly net. But what I did was I actually caught frogs and pollywogs with it to start out with. But then I actually realized you could actually catch insects. And by collecting insects, looking at them closely, I started learning about this fascinating thing called the natural world. And then someone mentioned you could actually go to college and get a job doing something like that. So that was my interesting path.
Well, I can imagine there are lots of students out there that are curious just like you and can follow that path as well. How about you, Sean? How did you get interested and how did you become a bee expert?
Hi, Tamberly. I'm a biologist at the Natural History Museum, and I study how animals evolve. That means how animals change through time to adapt to the environment that creates the amazing diversity of life that we see all around us. And the reason why I study bees is because they've evolved many fascinating ways of making a living. Some bees form colonies where you have a queen bee and worker bees. But lots of other bees are called solitary bees, and they just live by themselves, and they pollinate particular types of plants. And some species of bees even live inside the nests of a totally different species of bee, and that's where it makes its home. Now, I'm able to study all these different types of bees because at our museum we have one of the largest bee collections in the world. We have over 200,000 bee specimens that represent thousands and thousands of different bee species. So I'm lucky enough to be able to go into work every day and study this amazing diversity of life.